Hey, how y'all doing today? I haven't uploaded a video in a while. I don't even think people watch it, but who cares? I mean, till you strike oil, you get rich, boy. I don't even want to show the goof of my tail. You know what I'm saying? I just got that gap in my tooth, looking all fucked up and shit. But your boy has been attending AA meetings. I want to start a YouTube kind of journal on the progression of getting better, sobriety. But nah, never even got on the wagon. I ran away from the wagon and decided to pretty much isolate myself and self-medicate myself. Pretty much got fired in September of last year. I've been unemployed until now. Yesterday was the first day of work, selling cars. Can't bartend anymore. Gotta get away from alcohol. I'm just a fucking heathen. But my job didn't have any proof, but they still fired me, saying I was drinking on the job. But I know they didn't have any proof other than hearsay. And they only did that because I told the bitch-ass waitresses to fucking hold their yap and stop being so rude. It's crazy when you work with older people and they're frustrated. They start being all rude and not have any manners and act like children. And then they throw a tantrum because you put them in their place, which is fine with me. That's what I did to the waitresses at Chili's and O'Hare and American Airlines. Yeah, the waitresses there suck. Whatever, that's not the point of this, but I did have to throw that out there. So I've been sober since Valentine's Day. I decided to say I love you to me, moi. And I started attending AA meetings. This past week, I went to two groups, one at 10:30 and the other one at 8 o'clock at night. And I did this consecutively for 7 days. Now I'm at my almost at my 20th meeting, which will be tomorrow at 10:30 a.m., God willing. But I didn't think it was going to come. I kept saying that, like, oh, just one more hit, just one more drink, just one more hit, just one more drink. And then all of a sudden, 4 months elapsed and still doing the same shit I was doing yesterday. So I had I mustered up all the courage that I could. I went to AA on Valentine's Day night. And I feel relieved. I feel great. I know my life is a fucking mess, but I'm starting to tidy up some part of the bed, and eventually I can remake it with God's help, all through God's will. Because with my will, it was crazy. And I regret it. Don't really want to permanently lose my family. I have a great mother, sister, grandmother, dad, stepdad, girlfriend. The Lord's given me a lot, and I know the Lord looks after me. So, and I know he's really happy with me because I was applying everywhere, but I was applying at the wrong places. And I'm glad that if you ever get the chance to read Spiritual Anatomy by Dr. Missy Caroline, I might get those confused, but no, it's Dr. Missy, psychologist. She wrote the book Spiritual Anatomy, pretty much just saying go where your spirit tells you to go. But, you know, it's like the core of the earth. It has the magnetic field has to go through the earth and then outside of it. So your willingness has to come out of you. I know a lot of people say that, but it's a cliche. But the cliche, there's a reason why they're cliches, because people have realized that recipe works for whatever type of situation you're in. That cliche, not saying it's 100%, but most of the time it works. But somebody said in the AA meeting, what do experience and human feces have in common? Nobody wants to pick it up. Nobody wants to pick up what you're putting down in terms of experience, because we're all hard-headed. We're stiff-necked people, as it states in the Bible. And only through chaos and the dismantling of one's plans does one come to realize that their will don't work. God's will be done, not mine. But yeah, just saying, attending AA here in Chicago, 2 meetings a day. I started my job yesterday. Can't make the 10:30 in the morning, 10:30 in the morning meeting, but I got the book, and I'm not trying to be a know-it-all. I'm just trying to know it all for myself, and then be open-minded when it comes to anybody else, because I have the courage to change what I can, and that's me. I can't change other people, no matter how much you try, and no matter how much you try, you can't change me, but I can listen. Attentiveness, willingness, and discipline. And I've been lacking that through my alcohol abuse and my drug use. And then out of nowhere, somebody hit me up for a job in sales, selling cars, and whoop, whoop, started today. It's been a while, but I don't wake up hungover, drugged over, nothing. And I feel great. Been waking up at 6:30 in the morning, kind of fucking crazy because I've been like waking up at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, probably like past 3 months. But it feels great. I don't know if you're dealing with alcohol abuse and drug abuse. Honestly, they're all the same thing, but I know people just sometimes want to get haughty, and this is different than that. I mean, it's still fucking up your life, so whatever. If you tried it and you failed miserably, you relapse on your own, just remember, not drinking and sobriety are not the same things. Not drinking is an inaction because you're not doing something. Sobriety is inaction, is a action, inaction. So the first one is IN action. This one is IN space action. And what the difference is that you're actually actively doing something to prevent that from happening. The other one is you're just not doing it. So you're just skipping over the whole part where you have to actively do it, because you can't just drink without actively going to the store and buying a drink. You can't get sobriety by just not doing it. You have to go somewhere and gather that message. And if it floats your boat, great, stick with it. You just got to shut up. 2 ears, 1 mouth. I don't got to tell you the cliche, but if you do, listen, mofo. And just for anyone going through some tough time, man, there's groups all around. And maybe you just want to go there to talk. Just do it. Fuck it. You need to be heard. Sometimes people just want to be heard. It's like all this pressure building inside. They've already showed that if you take the air out of like any object in this world, you take the air out of it, the air's gonna crush it. Because there's pressure no matter what, even if you don't see it. So if you don't desahogarte, let go of what's inside, it's gonna keep building and keep altering your actions and your mindset and your attitude. I don't know everything. I just know that I like where I'm at right now. Pray for your boy, and I'll pray for you. God bless.